What's up everybody, this is Grant again from Thunder Laser USA, and we're doing a new vlog style video walking you through how to engrave a knife on the Aurora. So let's get to it. All right, so I'll be using the Aurora 100W MOPA to engrave this black coated knife. The first thing that I would do in a situation like this is to try to level what you're working with. Because if I was to set this knife down like that, it's not gonna be level. You see, it's way off. And if we want a clear, consistent engrave, we have to make sure it's level. So I've got these magnets and I stacked two of them together. And if I slide it down, you gotta be careful. But if I slide it down to about right there, it's pretty level. So that's good enough to move on to making sure we're focused. And we're focused. Next on the list is going to LightBurn to design our file and get it ready for the machine. Okay, so this file is actually something that I made in ChatGPT. Something you could have made on your own, but ChatGPT made it in like 30 seconds. So I'm gonna roll with that. I'm going to center it in my bed, and it's actually probably a little bit too big. I'm gonna size it down just a hair so that it fits comfortably on the knife. There we go. All right, so now that we've got that where we want it, we have to get the settings set up. Now I'm gonna use settings that I've used on a black anodized aluminum business card. I think those settings will work just fine. We also have settings in our material library that you could use, but I'm gonna go off of my experience here and go 1500 millimeters a second at 25% power, 100 frequency, 100 Q pulse. We'll crosshatch it and go to 750 DPI. So you know what? Yeah. I think I'm gonna lower the power just a hair. Okay. And if this doesn't work, then we'll flip it over on the other side and try it. All right, so now I'm framing the job to make sure I have it lined up exactly where I want it to go. And so I can make it a little bigger, to be honest. So I'm gonna stretch it a hair in LightBurn. Go center it again. Let's get this preview. That's much better. Okay. So we can see exactly where that's going to be placed on the knife. I think right there is pretty good. Okay, that took about 50 seconds to get done, and it came out pretty good. The only thing that I would change on this is making the crosshatch a lower power pass, so it came out a little wider. But you know what, since we're here, let's just do something else on the other side. All right, so now we're doing the other side again, so I'm gonna get it level how we want it. I'm gonna do something else so we can change up the design a little bit. Just because this is the first thing that came in my head, I'm gonna put my initials, my wife's initials, my son, and my daughter. All right, center that out. Let's see if there's another font that looks a little better. Oh, cool with that. All right, and I'm gonna frame it. Sweet. Okay, now I need to make the change that I said I was gonna make. I'm gonna add another pass. That is a fill. At 2000 millimeters a second, 20% power, 100 frequency, 100 Q pulse, 500 DPI. And the only reason I'm doing this is to try to make it pop a little bit more and be wider than it was before. All right, so now we've done both sides. The only thing that I see that I should have fixed, see how the G isn't completely engraved white? It's because it was out of focus. I didn't level out this side of it whenever I was engraving it. Still came out looking pretty cool, man. Overall, I'll say this is a success. There's a couple things that I would do differently, like changing my settings or making sure that the knife was level. But we did both of those engraves. They each took about 50 seconds each, so it's a big win. I hope you find this useful and you enjoyed it. Please leave a comment down below with what videos we should make next. And if you have any questions about our machines, please give us a call and we'd be happy to help.